What's up, everyone? Welcome to JMD. We're back here for another music reaction, and this one we're checking out Fuel. That's right, that Fuel. We're checking out the song "Want It," and I'm not going. I'm be right up off the bat. I'm telling you, I'm going to this a little weary. And for reasons I will explain in a minute. But nevertheless, we're going to check it out. So it's an official lyric video. So let's get to it. Thank you very much for joining me here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you'd like to check out more from the channel, please do so. Consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all that good stuff to get more videos in front of more people. If you'd like to check out videos from my other channels, Play, ClearTalk, Puzzling. If you like what you see over there, consider doing all that over there as well. All that's free for you, helps out tremendously with the channels. If you want to go further, Patreon there, $2 a month. You can support any of the channels you would like to help grow those channels, help grow Patreon, help grow JMD Nation, and contribute to that growth how you would like to. There's also merch link there. I have merch for every single channel. To go check that out. If you're a Patreon member, you get discount on the merch. So even more reason to be a Patreon member. But either way, any support you give is very appreciated, and I thank you very much. I almost had a blank there for a second. If you're returning, though, you're freaking amazing, and welcome back. Keep coming back, because you're what makes GMD Nation. Okay, so why am I weary about this? I have been a Fuel fan from the very beginning, but here's the kicker. I am an original Fuel fan, and when there started to be this breakdown between Carl and Brett, which is the lead singer, and Carl being the guitarist and basically really the founder of the band. I mean, I will say that much. Brett being the original main singer. When there started to be a bit of a quarrel between them two, and we had to basically a splitting up and breaking up of the band. I'm gonna be honest here. I kind of feel more on the side of Brett, because to me, and I don't. This is the limited knowledge or knowing behind the scenes of what happened, but I've kind of felt like Carl was just being a bit of an ass, if I'm being honest, because he wanted to have like full control of the lyrics and the music writing and everything, and Brett wanted to also input. And while I understand Carl is like a founding member and he wanted to have, maybe at least majority control, whenever you're a part of a band and you've got some Brett was a great singer, and the original, yes, musically, Carl put that together, but lyrically, vocally, what people connect to just as much, if not sometimes more, in a band than even the music. Brett brought that, and so, and when he had opinions and thoughts, as well as far as songwriting and wanting to introduce, it felt like he was trying to introduce lyrics and stuff to the band, and Carl just wasn't having it. He would cut, and when it come to like officially making the album, most of the stuff that Brett come up with, he would cut it, and maybe let one in or something, or two in, or like it was just very one-sided, as far as creativity and control, and it wound up causing a rift between them, and that's my understanding. I could be wrong, or I could have a misunderstanding around that, but that's the way I had it. And so I wound up falling more on the side of Brett. And that's not to say that Brett might not be an asshole too, but it just felt like, when you're in a band, you kind of need everybody to join or mesh, unless everybody's just accepting of one person doing all the work. But like, if you're wanting to all contribute, and you should all be willing to allow everybody to contribute. And it just felt like, to me, Carl was not doing that. He was just wanting full control of everything and wanting it to sound and look and be heard the way he wanted it to be heard and sound and look and whatever. And whatever. It just come off a bit assholey, in my opinion. And so you've had this issue where for a couple of albums, Carl had the control got a new singer, had some different drummers and different people come in and out. Then you wind, and when those didn't really turn out successful, you wind up with Brett taking control for an album, and released an album called Puppet Strings. And even on the Angels and Wings album before that Carl had control of and had a different singer on and stuff. He tried like even changing the logo and stuff, which I thought was just silly, and like that didn't really fly because they went right back to the original logo. Just weird things like that. I don't know. The Puppet Strings album that Britt did was okay, but it didn't. It had this. It had him and his vocal, but musically it didn't really sound like Fuel. And that's the only. I can understand Britt doesn't really have the mind musically, or he doesn't have the same taste musically, I should say, that Carl brought to Fuel and the original Fuel. So, anyways, they did that one album, and Carl had nothing. It was the one album Carl had nothing to do with. And then quite a few years later, you had Anomaly, which I didn't really listen to. I kind of just, once I realized that Carl had taken it back and was in the reins this time with a different singer and all, I was just like, whatever. Because I think I listened to a couple of songs or tried to listen to them, and I was just like, yeah, no, this is not Fuel. Because again, I want to hear Brett, and that's the thing. And while I can get bands changing singers and stuff, but usually, I mean, it makes it really hard for that band to continue, especially with original fans like I was. And while you can gain new fans, that's fine and dandy, whatever. I've already went in 7 minutes and talking about this. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to listen to the song. We're going to check it out. I'm pretty sure I know this is, Brett's not here in this one, but we're going to check it out, see what it's like. And I'll talk about it afterwards. So let's go.
Lost in the shadows of a war cloud, nowhere to
Yeah, this is Carl right here, by the way. If you didn't know, you know. Okay, so here's my thing. All right. I want so bad to like that. And musically, I do. Musically, I actually really like that. That sounded like it could have been on the damn hemorrhage CD or whatever. Like it sounded like Fuel musically. Again, Carl has great musical uh, skills and like flow. Um, the guitar solo, and now I think even the original drummer is in the band back in the band. Um, but you're I'm sorry, the new vocalist just does not cut it for me. I growing up in Fuel from the get go, listening to Brett sing, like if you're gonna go with a completely different singer, it's like and he's what's I think makes it even worse is that he's almost trying to sound like Brett, but he does not sound like Brett. Like he's trying, but he doesn't. He doesn't fit it. Even those there because I'm sitting here wanting to hear Brett. I'm actually like I would love to hear Brett sing this song. He would do so much better on this song. And well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how Brett's vocals are now. I don't know if his voice has been able to hold up like it used to or not. But it's still, I feel like there like that section, kind of bridge breaky down section there where he's like he's traced like in this little talk half sing kind of thing. Brett would have done so. Oh my God, he would have done so good in that section. That was his kind of thing, and it's almost a little like, bro, like why are you doing this? Because again, that was something that Brett did, and he was the way he did it, and the way he cracked his voice through in this deep depthness, but then cracked it into this just rugged vocal that he had in his more mid to high register was just so freaking good. And this guy just doesn't have it. He does not have it. And I'm sorry. If you are like a more recent Fuel fan and you like this, like you're coming from the more Angel and Waves or area, even through the Anomaly or whatever, like okay, fine, you might find this perfectly good, but go back to the hemorrhage years, go back to the Sunburn and all that. They are it's it just doesn't match. It doesn't touch it. And you can keep playing the music, Carl, all you want, but like it's not going to have the same impact. It's just not. Fuel had such a huge impact in those first three albums that were killer albums. I'm talking, man, those were badass kicking albums for their time. Um, it's because of the combination of Carl in the music and Brett in the lyrics, in the not the lyrics but the vocals. Um, Brett was a unique vocalist. He had a unique sound that nobody else can touch. Just like many other singers that have unique sounds that nobody would be able to touch. You're not going to get that same feeling out of somebody like this guy. It's not there. And you're not going to make the impact. The music is just not going to impact as much. I'm sorry. No matter how much you wanted to, you should have, you should have done what you could to try to mend those bridges and get Brett back in. And I'm pretty damn sure he would be perfectly fine with doing so. He was always perfectly fine with coming back and singing for Fuel, from what I've always seen or understood. He just wanted more creativity, more creative um, uh, uh, to be more in the creative process. And Carl just wanted more control. He wanted all the control, and you're being a douchebag if that's the. I'm sorry. And again, maybe I'm missing some things, but even so, I'm not sure it would change my opinion here. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. I mean, it was so. There were so many sections in that. Really, the entire song, but so many specific sections that I was like, I wanted to hear Brett. I just did. I'm sorry, but I did, and I feel like he would have blew this song out of the park. Like it would have been so much better. But anyways, but I don't know. And maybe Brett's not even available. I don't know where Brett is now. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. He may have fallen off the deep end as far as I know. I have no clue. I haven't really been keeping up with it. I didn't expect to even see a new song come out from Pure, honestly. But anyway, this has been a long video, but a long reaction. But yeah, this is. I hate it because I was such a huge Fuel fan. Those first 3 albums were fucking amazing. And yeah, I just hated when that all happened. And nothing has been the same since. It just hasn't. Again, not even the one that Brett did on his own, the puppet strings, it was not that good. It really wasn't. And it just, because the magic was in the two of them together. And you're never going to get that magic back unless they are able to actually come back together. And the crazy part is this is the perfect time. You have so many bands from that time coming back and doing new stuff. We're going to check out something from The Calling here in a minute. I don't know, some of you may not know them, but they were pretty decent a band back in the early 2000s. And they've got something new out. I mean, this is the perfect time for with the rise of this grungy hard rock music coming back into, with the, I mean, it's the perfect time. And it's just unfortunate. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Let me know what you think. And until next time, peace. JMD, I'm out.